Hello, ladies. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're notified down below. That just helps with the algorithm and it helps the videos to pop up in your feed more often. But anyways, today we are going to talk about 5 ways to lose weight over the age of 40 that is not tracking calories and not tracking macros. If you do these 5 things consistently, I guarantee you are going to see composition changes. You are going to see weight loss. You are going to see more muscle tone, reduce fat mass. You're going to feel better, have more energy, have better digestion, all the things. But first off, my name is Cynthia Williams. I am a nutritionist. I specialize in working with women 35 older to help them understand these hormonal fluctuations that they're going through, to help them reach their weight loss goals, their health goals, whatever that may be. I am a mom also of a 4-year-old. So I had my daughter at the age of 41, and I know how hard it is after the age of 40 to lose some weight. The things that we used to do are no longer working, and we have to change. Our physiology is literally changing as we're starting to have these hormonal fluctuations. So we have to do things a little bit different. And so I'm going to talk about some of those things today, but I just want you to know that I know how hard it is because I've been there. I had my daughter at the age of 41, gained about 30 pounds with her. So I had to lose 30 pounds. And now at the age of 45, I will say I'm probably in the best shape that I've been. I actually did a body fat, body compositions read the other week, and I'm down to 14% body fat at the age of 45. And the things that I'm going to share with you today are things that I do consistently, and I have intensity with my consistency. I am very, very rigid in a sense with making sure that I do these things day in and day out because I know how much better they make me feel. I know how much more energy I have throughout the day, and I know that I can maintain my leanness if I am consistent with these things day in and day out. So, okay, let's get started. Number 1. And you probably can guess what I'm going to say, but it's such a big one for us, and that is getting enough protein every day. Highly recommend that you start off with 100 grams of protein a day, working towards that. Most women, when they come on with me or doing coaching, I would say they're consuming on average between 50 and 60 grams of protein a day. That is not enough for what our bodies need at this time. We have this decline in estrogen that's coming after 40 especially. And so we don't have the same stimulus for our muscle tone, our muscle stature, the way our muscles look, because we have the decline in estrogen. So in order to maintain or to prevent loss of muscle, we have to eat protein. So shooting for 100 grams of protein a day is a great baseline to get to. And then once you get to that 100 grams, you're probably feeling pretty good. You might want to dial it in a little bit more. That's where working with a coach, someone like me that can do customized nutrition for you, for your stature, your activity level, your lifestyle, like all of that, and help you find out exactly where you want to be. But 100 grams a day is a really good place to be. Number 2 is getting 30 grams of fiber a day. Now, again, you want to start tracking and see where you are currently. If you're currently consuming like 5 to 10 grams of protein, you do not want to jump to 30 grams of protein. You want to talk about bloating and gas because you are not, your body, your system is not used to digesting that much fiber. You want to slow build your fiber. So if you're currently between 5 and 10, maybe go between 10 and 15 for a couple weeks, then 15 to 20, and so on every couple of weeks till you hit that 30 grams of fiber a day. Fiber, vegetables, fruit, whole grains. There's lots of ways to get that fiber in, throughout the day. And as you're slowly building your grams up or your consumption week over week, you'll start learning more foods to help you hit those goals. And you'll learn how much better you feel too. When you get your digestion regular, consistent, like it's supposed to be, it helps with brain fog, energy, mood, libido, your results from your efforts in the gym or your weight loss efforts. When your digestion is on, everything literally moves so much better, okay? Number 3 is walking 12,000 steps a day. Now, I know you hear 10,000 steps is the goal to be at. From my experience with working with women and the things that I have read, For being lean, we actually need to get up to about 12,000 steps a day. Yes, at that 8 to 10,000 step a day mark, we are reducing overall mortality risk. We are having better health markers at this point. We are seeing benefits from it. But past that, like, we're getting all those health benefits. Now we want the composition to come with it. Ideally, women, we're getting to about 12,000 steps a day. Again, it's a slow build. If you're currently only getting 3 to 4,000 steps, each week over week, add 1,000 steps on and keep working your way up to that 12,000 steps a day. This again does not mean walking nonstop. This means looking at your day for opportunities to be more active, to get up from behind the desk or off the couch or whatever that looks like, to incorporate more steps just in your day-to-day activities versus just thinking you have to go for these long walks all the time. Long walks are great. Huge fan of them. Walk every day. I think for mental and physical health, they are fantastic. But I also look for lots of ways throughout my day to get steps in, not just depending on those walks. Because if you live in a place where the weather is, you can't compare or depend on the weather, you're going to have to find other ways throughout your day to get those steps in. So cleaning, shopping, whatever that looks like, but being more active throughout the day plus your walks. Number 4, drinking water. Many women, I would say 8 out of 10 women when they start with me with coaching are underhydrated. And I know it sounds silly, or counterintuitive, the more you drink, the less you're going to weigh, but it is the truth. The more water that you're drinking, the less water you are going to hold on to. Not to mention it is going to help with your digestion, which we want to straighten out. It's going to help with your energy levels. You're going to see differences in your skin. It's going to help with your energy. It's going to reduce joint pain. There's so many benefits to staying hydrated, but specifically speaking today, it is a great way to get some extra pounds off of you that you're holding on to for inflammation or water retention because you are not properly hydrated. So shooting for 100 ounces of water a day with a serving of electrolytes per day. I will link my favorites below. I love Ultima brand and LMNT, or Element as it's pronounced. Both are great sources of nutrients, minerals, and vitamins that don't spike the blood sugar, and I'll link those below. All right, last but not least, I left this one here because it is probably so underrated, but it works so well to helping you drop those pounds, and that is getting your sleep in every night. Shooting for 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep a night is one of the easiest things that you can do to change the scale. So finding a way to have a consistent schedule. You want to be pretty close 7 days a week. I would say on the weekends, try to get up within an hour of your normal time that you do. Try to go to bed within a normal hour of you do. Obviously, we all have fun on the weekends and do things. But again, consistency over perfection. So more days than not, staying on that same circadian cycle or that same circadian rhythm, shooting for 7 to 8 hours a night. Helps with hormonal balance, insulin sensitivity, regulating your circadian cycle, which is your cortisol and your melatonin, which are when your cortisol is elevated, right? We're going to have fluid retention. We're going to have gut issues. We're going to hold on to those extra pounds, and just letting your body get that full recover that it needs on a day-to-day basis from the stress, from the activity levels, whatever it may be. And you will see a change in the scale. So doing these 5 things, ladies, consistently: 100 grams of protein, 30 grams of fiber, walking 12K steps a day, drinking 100 ounces of water, and getting that 7 to 8 hours sleep a night may sound simple, may sound like no way, that's not going to do it. I promise you, do it for 6 weeks. Do it consistently. Put intensity in your consistency of hitting those 5 things day in and day out, and I guarantee you will see composition changes. Track yourself on the scale, do measurements. I think measurements are great because sometimes you don't see numbers change on the scale, but inches drop. And that's a big one. And that's a big one. If you have a lot of bloat or water retention, you'll see those inches go down. And take pictures of yourself. Take pictures of yourself on a week-by-week basis and make comparison shots, and you'll see the difference. You'll see reduced inflammation, the water weight, all of that kind of stuff, differences in your skin. and try it for 6 weeks. And if you do, let me know, because I know you're going to see the changes, because I see it with my clients all the time. But I hope this was helpful for you. You can find all of my information at cynthiawilliamswellness.com. I have 3 different programs of working with women at different levels, helping provide customized nutrition, exercise programming for you for where you're at, and understanding your body, and helping you reach those goals to make you feel better and live this second part of our life, as they want to say, to optimal levels, and enjoy it. So have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.